Hello, today is Tuesday, May 11th, and today, like the previous Tuesdays of last block, I did some back squats, some overhead press, and then some light accessories. I don't think anything has changed from last block in terms of exercise selection or rep and set scheme. So last week, sort of just continuing with the plan of progress, I guess. Last week I hit 415 for the top triple and then 385 for the back down fives. Bumped up 10 this week to 425 for the top triple and 385 for the back down fives. And 415 last week moved pretty well, and so I was hoping that 425 would not move as slow as it did today, nor feel as hard as it did today. But the good part is that I didn't fail anything, which is always a good thing, and I was able to do all of my prescribed work. I guess another good thing is that I do really like my technique on all of these warm-ups. But with that being said, I guess it's not super important. That's not super important if I can't apply the same thing on the top set, but here it is. The first rep felt very, very hard. And then, eke out a second. And then at this point, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to get this third rep, but I'm usually pretty good at grinding squats. So, managed to get it up, but was pretty disappointed in terms of how it felt, how heavy it felt, and how much it felt like my technique was breaking down. Like I could feel it without even going back to watch the video that it wasn't good. So I tried to make that sort of the main focus for the downsets, but even 385 felt really heavy, felt really hard. And after this after this last rep of the first down set, I was doubtful if I could even make a second set. And honestly, it was sort of like that same pattern repeating 4 times or 3 times. I would do a down set and it'd be really fucking hard. And then I'd be like, I don't know if I can even make the next down set. But then, I managed to grind through all of them. And I mean, honestly, I probably could have eked out another set, just again, following the same pattern. Even though it felt like I couldn't eke out another rep after the 4th set. But I guess I just chose to play it safe and not destroy myself at the start of the block to ruin the rest of the block, I guess. I am unsure if I can continue to push this top set weight. So I think I will have to have a conversation with my coach in terms of the plan with these back squats after this week. But I mean, I wasn't too happy, obviously, but the good things are that my technique is more consistent on the down sets, at least more than the top set. I had good technique on the back downs not the back downs, the warm-ups, the warm-up reps. I had good technique. And that I didn't fail anything. Although I don't know if that, maybe my standards are a little low in terms of what to consider good. I feel like making all of the reps, doing all of the prescribed work should be kind of the norm, but I don't know. It is what it is. That was back squats. And then I move on to overhead press. And last week with these overhead presses, I aimed for 165 and then eked out 2 reps before I failed the third. And so coming off of that session last week and coming off of this shitty squat session, I really wanted redemption, I guess. And so aimed for a top set of 165 again, and was determined to make it. For these, I guess the main thing I'm thinking about is just pushing hard, I guess. It's not like super technical. I guess another thing is just leaning a little further back as I push up so that I can get that bar path a little straighter and more efficient. But here's the top set, and I definitely could have made them, like they were a little messy. Like I think I could have brought them down lower to their full range of motion. But regardless, I'm able to do it. So that sort of made me feel a lot better about the session. Given that I was able to, I don't know, that was like my form of redemption. I was like, okay, that was a bad squat session. Last week I didn't hit this for more than 2 reps. If I can do this, then that would be a win for today, I guess. And yeah, I did it. So felt pretty good about that. I with overhead press, it's like I feel like every rep is so grindy that it's really hard to tell if there's any space to keep pushing the weight. But yeah, maybe I have like 5 more pounds in me. Like I can hit 170 for a top set of 5 next week. But I'm unsure, honestly. Again, we'll sort of have to talk back with Aaron about what to do. But regardless, felt pretty good about these overhead presses. And I definitely sort of made up for the messiness of the top set with these down sets. Try to make them a little bit cleaner and more ROM. And yeah, so overhead press definitely went better than how the squats went. I mean, it's not like the squats went terrible. It's just that it felt tremendously heavy. A lot heavier than I would have liked it to feel. But yeah, I mean, things could have gone worse for sure. So don't have too much to complain about. Overall, I guess pretty solid session. Yeah, hopefully I am not destroyed tomorrow for my hang clean and jerk work. But yeah, okay, that's about it.